Good morning, everybody. We have another fine day here on Go Mode Podcast with the Week 5 Mentoree tournament. Today we have Ninja Dave versus Hardy with their mentors Sawyer and I cannot pronounce that. Crawwall Tofu. I'm so sorry for. Thank you. And that is my co-commentator, Mr. Angry Pants, helping me out with that because it's too early for me to even attempt that. Would you like to say hi, Angry Pants?
Yeah, good morning. I have my coffee. I hope you have, whatever beverage that peps you up. We got this is a week 5, so we're standard random weapon. So we got the escape sequence. We're gonna have some random weapon, and we get to see how they handle it. I always pull for the bomb escape though. Do you have a weapon that you like to see?
I personally I like seeing the cane just because of the versatility and the utilization of it, just to see how different runners like to use it. But personally for myself, I like getting a hammer to start with. I love using the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer does some nice damage. We're gonna get a quick sync here with these runners. And we're off. We're both out of the house at the same time. It's all rainy. We're gonna go loot our uncle's body. Good times. And we got a shovel, so that's I don't know. I guess early fetch quests are better than late fetch quests. Really no. I
guess maybe. Knowing that it's an early option. I mean, dig games, the dig quest there's not too hard to loop in during the early checks.
Yeah, I mean, basically all you do. Oh, we get a fire rod. Okay, so
well, we're not hunting for that later.
No, pretty easy escape here. You only have 8 shots, but you get some refills. In fact, this is I like what they did here, where they killed the guards to try to find check the drop pack that they're in. We didn't get any drops, but you get 2 shots because 2 shots for free because you get the pots there with the small magic. But yeah, so because this is the standard escape and we don't have boots, we're in the hunt for bombs because we want to be able to get backup escape on the way through.
And we saw a tree pull there on Ninja Dave's side. I don't believe the tree pull is active till after the escape sequence, is it?
I don't think it is, no. And we haven't seen. Oh well, now we don't need to hunt for bombs anymore.
Well, you got your bomb escapes there, Yeah.
So that's nice. I mean, because so one thing about this mode is the drops are seeded in escape, so it won't be the case because normally drops are a 50-50 chance. And just we don't want someone just to have bad luck because they kept losing the 50-50s. They're all seeded. Oh, we got a fast escape here too.
Fast escape.
Yeah, because we hadn't seen any drops from any of the guns up until we got those bombs. So that's just reassuring. And now you have plenty of magic for the rest of this. The rest of this escape. We have to kill 2 more enemies through the rest of it. So even if Frederick is very elusive, we should be okay. Dave just machine gunning that thing, killing all the guards. And an ether also. That's, I mean, this is an interesting complement of gear we got so far.
I'll be honest, even running my own randos, I haven't seen a array start like this, a vast array of items like that before. Wow, I have a feeling we're in for a heck of a run.
Yeah, we got to hop back to the fetch quest items.
Of course,
I'm a big fan. Oh, we're going. Okay, so here we see with Dave, he's going to get a little extra magic. So yeah, there are some extra magics in most of these rooms through the escape. I don't know if I would have gone to get both of those, especially because you have one coming up here in Dark Cross. If you go to the left, there's a magic pot over there. I would have maybe considered just getting that one instead of walking all the way back. The other option is you have another one in the next room. I believe there's 1 or 2 pots in here that have small magics under them.
I believe it's 2. I believe you're right there.
But we have Hardy here getting a map, some more bombs, and okay, well, it's just a whole bunch of garbage there. The more bombs is nice though, because now you're not worried. Like you're gonna make your way into Kakariko, and you're not worried about like you can get everything.
Yeah, it should be a pretty standard start with the CAC check and all that from going forward.
And I saw one of the rats dropped a small magic, which makes me think they are in, I think it's a low value pack. Starts with a small magic. But yeah, we have Hardy busting out a sub 5 escape with that mirror, so that's always really nice.
And a lamp on the sanctuary chest as well to start. It's not bad either.
I have chat confirming that the small magic is the first drop in the low variety pack. Yeah, boy. I mean, I totally got distracted talking about when I was trying to talk about.
Not a problem. Keep going.
About these fetch quests,
buddy.
So I'm a big supporter of early fetch quests. You just do them. And the shovel's really not that bad because you're gonna go do your Kakariko loop.
I'd have to agree with you because honestly, the game literally threw you the shovel first. It's saying go here. I mean, why ignore it? And we're gonna see a tree pull here. There's 3 different levels of tiers for the tree pull.
Yeah, that would have been a tier 2.
Right, which if you want, I can explain the difference really quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
There's 3 different levels of tiers. The first one being 1 to 3 kills with any damage being irrelevant. Taking any damage on tier 2. 4+ kills and you took some damage would be your tier 2 pull, which is what we just saw on Ninja Dave's side. And your tier 3 would be 4+ kills and you have not taken any damage since your last tree pull.
And we saw on Ninja Dave's side, this is an Agaseed. Hardy did not scout Lumberjack Ledge that had the hook shot on it. So this will be interesting because we are we're still 2 items away from even be, or sorry, 3 items away from being able to get that. Speaking of fetch quests, we have the mushroom.
Double fetch quest. Oh,
that one's a little bit more of a pain in the butt.
Especially without any flippers to warp over from a whirlpool or anything like that. It's right now it's just so far out of the way to go to the witch's house.
Yeah, well, you can do the fake flipper setup, but like if you have boots, it's a really easy. It's a free setup. You just bonk and you're on the right pixel. But yeah, this will be interesting. I'm a big fan of not doing the lumberjack check until I'm much closer to getting being able to actually do it. So it will be curious to see when or if Hardy does it. Having the mirror is it helps in doing it, because if you go, because with the mirror you're probably going to go do Graveyard Ledge, and that's a time, and if you're going to do Graveyard Ledge, you're going to check Bumper Ledge. And that would be a time where you could mirror and go check it, and you're not really you're not losing much time.
I mean, one of the other possibilities would be that Hardy could be planning on it being an Agaseed. I don't see why they would, but it is a small possibility.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
Right, the setup's not right for it, but I'm just, maybe they're just assuming that, or just going to double back because they have the mirror, like you said, which is probably more likely.
Yeah, I mean, we need a sword and cape or two swords to even get into Aga. And the other thing right now, I mean, we still have all of South Shore to do. The other thing right now is like you always have to think about. Okay, so if I go do Aga, what can I do after? Like once I beat Aga, and right now, effectively nothing. You're guaranteed one check in pod, and that's it with the gear we have now. Oh, and the pyramid ledge also.
We have chat saying that one of the former people that have mentored him saying that he will do the lumberjack check when he goes to the mountain. Otherwise, he won't do it. So let's see if that's true.
Yeah, and that's another that's another way to do it. Is like, you know, unless you get the flute, you're walking to the mountain, which we're probably not getting the flute because I mean we might, but we have the lamp, so.
True, and that'll be a nice little easy walk.
Yeah, you're real close. Oh, and here we're doing the fake flipper to get to the witch's hut from this whirlpool. Oh, and using the bomb. That's good.
Yep, that bomb will also line you up right there to put you on that last pixel. Yeah, I don't mind this. I actually really like this play.
Yeah, and they did it right off of a save and quit. So if they wanted to, they could scum it. I'm not really always going to go out of my way to scum it because like we don't even have Samaria to try to pull off the fake
powder, yeah, but
or hammer
being able to save it for later if needed. I mean, it just knowing that it's an option and you can do it, and I would say as a mentee, it's probably just good to get into the habit and the practice of setting it up just in case you needed to scum it, like he's just about to do.
That did not actually do as a quit,
yeah. Oh yeah, he didn't. But like I said, just like as a more experienced player like yourself, I'm sure that's one thing. But myself as a mentee, I would probably like to get more in the habit of doing it the proper way.
Yeah, it's all like if I have a hammer or Samaria, I'm probably gonna be real much more apt to do it. I mean, the other thing here too is like it was bombs, which for Hardy were actually kind of useful. That because Hardy at that point only had one bomb and needed two to finish out this South Shore thing here. We got our glove. Also put in our cave. Okay, now and our
arcane.
That so save and quit. So we have great. So I guess is this gonna be so skipping out on Ice Rod Cave. So so this is a little interesting route from Hardy here. So went straight to Midi Moldorm, didn't do Dam, and now looks maybe to be doing Dam to Agina.
I honestly I like this routing because with the Dam to Agina, if you don't find something progressive, you don't have enough for Zora. So it looks like with the cape and that early lamp, he might be thinking possibly Aga.
Yeah, and Chad also asking why not just walk left instead of doing the same, because that feels like thinking about the times. You're like the amount you have to walk through. I believe it was his maneuverability
and the health that he had left at that time.
Yeah,
it was easier for a save, quit, refill your health, run down to the dam, and then go over to the left.
And checking the bush crabs for nothing.
I could be wrong. I didn't see how much health I already had left when they saved and quit, but I thought it was only a couple of cards.
Yeah. I think like I'm just trying to think out the timing of that. That you have about the same amount of screens to walk if you just walk out and walk left, and then but if you do the save and quit, you have all the time that it takes to do to go through all of that. Yeah, so let's see. What do we have left? We have Ice Rod Cave. Well, Zora is in Logic, but
the Hashler's hut.
We got Saha. We got Eastern. We have We do have some things on the mountain with that mirror. We can do some checks in in Hera, but we can't beat Hera because we don't have anything that'll hurt Moldorm. Yeah, I kind of get this to not go up to the mountain quite yet. To go over here because if you can't, like, you know, we know Hera's a crystal.
Yeah, honestly, on Hardy's side, I don't mind this play going into Saha and then maybe into dipping in the Eastern a little bit.
There we go. Got one more fire rod shot. Gonna go for the bombs here on Ninja Dave's side. We got. Oh no!
oh no! You only got one.
There we go. There's the other one.
We got the flippers on Hardy's side in the back of Saha, and he saves him.
Okay, that's fine because yeah, I would be. Okay, so I think we're going to do Hobo right now. I think I'm okay
and
with
like
this.
Hylia check, yeah.
I would have maybe actually wanted to do go do my Houlihan, because that would almost put you at at enough.
Honestly, myself, I would have probably dipped a check or two into Eastern just in case, or saved and quit and just went up for Aga because it's looking like Aga or check them out, and one of those two.
We don't have a sword.
I'm sorry, Hardy doesn't know about. Yeah, well, we have a bug net though.
We don't have a sword though. We can't get past the curtain.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that I would have. I think rather than doing these flipper checks, I would have probably done the Houlihan, and then because you know it looks like now we're going to go over to do Ice Rod Cave. That you do the Houlihan, pops you out at Link's house, lets you go. Then you can go do the flipper checks. You just have to take one trip into the rupee cave here, and then that's going to put you at your 500 rupees.
Okay, I see what you mean by that logic. Then you know what? That actually sounds a lot better.
Yeah, we're trying to kill things just to see what they might have. The crabs are in the guard pack, which looks like they might be in just the heart pack. I haven't been paying too much attention to that. Some more bombs, which you know we need, and we do have Dave going up on the mountain here. Old man was just a heart, and more bombs everywhere.
I know, just wow, bombs everywhere.
I would consider going to get that money. Also, you have all of Hera to do, or not all of Hera, but you can do everything but the boss in Hera. So,
Dark World check 5-6 on Swamp and Thieves Town.
Yeah, we had Green was at Skull, and it looked like Pod was a pendant and Meyer was a pendant. So we may not be seeing the flute in this seed.
We have Logical Dark World access now on Hardy's side. Got the hammer and the Waterfall Fairy.
Yeah. So that's gonna save. That's gonna save a little bit trip up. Well, at least one trip up to the mountain. And
well, I don't know. They still don't know about the hook shot on Lumberjack on Hardy's side.
Yeah. I mean,
they don't know that Agate's required.
Yeah, we still don't have access to Agate either. So.
Oh yeah, but I mean, honestly, I know myself as a runner, I'm going, you know what? I got Hammer, I got Dark World, I skipped Aga, I made a good time save. Yeah. In my mind. I mean, this is like one of these rookie mistakes that I'd be making. I would definitely overlook Aga at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like you know Aga's not required for Dark World access. Like I mean, just based on the logic that we found. You're still gonna have times to check Lumberjack. Yeah, I'm very much I'm very uninterested in checking it until I have boots. Because I mean we're still a sword and boots away from getting it, or from even being able to get that check. That was a pretty uninspiring hide cave.
Well, that just is the difference in the years of experience between the two of us, and I appreciate your input there. Thank you for showing me that.
Yeah, well, and I mean it's like I'm not saying that my thoughts are the only one. There are lots of people who feel like I'm checking.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. I just
I'm
value everybody's opinion. It's just something I
yeah.
hadn't heard in a while, or just something I hadn't
Mhm,
thought of in my own brain. So it's just nice to hear a difference in
mhm,
opinion. That's all.
yeah,
I appreciate it.
yeah. It for me. It comes down to uh it comes down to the like the odds are that there's nothing on lumberjack, and if there is, um I'll probably be funneled unless it's something like gotta love half magic.
Always gotta love it.
We also have Dave going in for an Eastern dip.
Ooh, exactly what I
I,
would have done.
yeah, I being a crystal, I would not, but that's I don't know, I'm one of those people. If it was a pendant, I would be much more apt to do that. Um,
Well, yeah, because
we
you know, with a crystal, you have to come back at some point.
mhm.
Oh,
And
nice
if it,
find
you
for
know,
Quake.
yeah. So okay, so here we have Hardy heading over to do catfish. I wonder if part of this is due to the fact that they got a 300. I think it was in Hype Cave.
Oh, yeah, they
And
did.
and I'm like, well, let's just get this terrible check out of that is catfish, and with the mirror we can loop in um the this one that we
With
we would
Zora.
have otherwise
Yeah, they've already got the
orphaned.
mirror keyed up. I
Mhm.
think that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, this seed's been a little wacky with the start of the items and the spread of them. I mean,
Mhm.
well, what do you know? A boomerang on the catfish. I mean,
Says
it has
no,
something.
says no to the boomerang.
I don't blame them. Oh,
I would take that. That's a stun item to check the stun prize. Uh,
but they might
and
find the hook shot.
y- they sort of
I
they
know.
work in different ways. I'm not like when it's that easy to get. I will, especially when I don't have a stun item. I'll do it because
It makes
just
sense.
the ability to to like work your way through different dungeons. It's nice, and we get a little bit of a refund from Zora. So um,
I
I
mean, I'm foolish enough
believe,
that I wouldn't have stood in the right spot, so I would have had to automatically take it.
yeah,
But, it's nice to know that I have the option.
and I believe on Ninja Dave's side here, we are at a 50-50 if the big key chest or Armos has the last item. Because I just saw a heart in the big chest there.
Yeah, so that's one more item left.
Mm.
This is gonna be nice. Oh, we have Hardy heading up towards the mountain. Perhaps I'm gonna go check that lumberjack.
Well, and not checking lumberjack. Okay, I kind of get this because that hammer gives them a lot more checks on the mountain, so they can because they
Yeah,
can
it
get over to
does.
East Death Mountain. I would personally, I would probably go into Dark World and start doing some of that stuff in the hopes that if I find my mitts, in the Dark World, um, I can single dip, basically single or maybe only double dip the mountain because I can then get all of Dark Death Mountain while I'm up there.
That makes sense.
But that's a little bit of a gamble. I mean, we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13
You know what? It
items
could be.
up here.
It could be simply that Hardy knows that he doesn't have any logical access to Aga yet. So why bother with a lumberjack until he goes
Mhm.
into the dark
Yeah.
world? So,
Yeah, I
it
mean,
could just be something as simple as that.
Yeah, well, and I'd mentioned before with that mirror, like when you're doing bumper and graveyard ledge for North Dark World stuff, especially if you have your boots and you can get King's Tomb with it. Oh no! Oh, gets the mirror off right before talking to the pink dude.
Why?
That pink guy talks forever.
I know nothing about that. You know, he's not just like me who doesn't shut up. Really big key in Hera.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think that was nothing. We saw Dave bailed on that. I bailed after the first floor item or checks. But it makes sense. You don't want to make the climb, like especially like where the hook shot is. You don't want to make the climb to like halfway or even what 3/4 of the way up the
mountain,
the tower here.
Yeah, Tower of Hera. Well, also too, Dave doesn't have the hammer yet. He hasn't gone into the waterfall cave, so he couldn't complete Moldorm even if he tried.
Yeah.
Why bother going up for 2 items if you can't even do it? You know?
Well, and you might, after what you've seen, you might only find 1 item. You might find no items. Like the item could be in the basement and on Moldorm. So, I'm answer chat. It's right here. That's where hammer's at.
Watch, it's right there.
But yeah, so it was not going to get missed by Dave here. Just the route they're taking. But they also are getting to single dip. The Zora area. We'll see if that means they isolate. It does isolate. Catfish, but catfish is a dumb check and should be avoided.
Always avoid the catfish.
Dave taking the long way, even though he has flippers.
Little funny, friend of mine IRL got catfished on a date, and he was telling me about it at work, and it was funny because I busted his chops for the remainder of the shift incessantly. I just let him have it. And then I went and played a rando the next day, and would you have it? Damn catfish got me. Karma came right back and bit me. I was like, wow. I just can't believe it. Yeah.
All right, so we're getting some fresh checks here out of Hardy. We're taking that hammer, heading over to East Death Mountain. We got 8 checks and knowledge of a 9th here. Checking Floating Island. It is trash. I mean, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. Yeah, we so far these boots could be somewhere terrible.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I commentated a match last night, and we didn't find the boots there. So I'm not saying we're going to probably find them here either.
Well, we have to find them because of where Hookshot's at. But the only thing so the only thing that locks is that means boots cannot be inside of Mire. They can't be in Bonk Rocks, of course. So they can't be Desert Torch. But they effectively can be anywhere else. I mean, Hookshot Cave also, but
that would be nasty to be in there.
Yeah, well, there are only a few places. So we got a sword over there on East Death Mountain. That's gonna feel nice. And we have Dave here, not going to catfish, which I approve of. Getting these South Dark World checks out of the way. Did Dave not do Cave 40? Yep. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't think.
I believe he's doubling back right now.
I feel like that was one. Oh, and we also just saw our flute there. So it's nice to have the flute because that is, especially when you don't have boots, because that does speed up movement. And I think we got some armor up there. Be curious to see when Dave goes back up to get that stuff like that. It's not going to be
it's not very convenient at the time for him to go back up there, because right now you don't have the mitts, you don't know what Turtle Rock access is, you don't have the hookshot for Hookshot Cave because he knows it's over on the Lumberjack ledge. I mean, I think he's more routing towards like Aga eventually, or like hoping for a sword or something. I don't know.
Going for
he's
the
not.
money.
I've got a feeling though we're gonna probably see more Dark World on Dave's side.
Yeah,
I say that he saves and quits. Thanks. Dave.
Yeah, I think he's just going to go in through the other portal. I would have probably just, I probably would have just mirrored and walked north from south to north in Kakariko, unless the play here. Well, no, if the play was to go to the mountain, they would have saved and quit to the mountain.
But well, if he save quits and goes over, then he can get the heart refill on the at the priest because he was a little low there. Because we don't have any bottles for safety or anything, we just have a cape and no half magic on Dave's side.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could have been a play for safety, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, that's always a very valid reason to do it.
And we did see the blue armor on Hardy's side up on the mountain, and Dave didn't get over there, so he's still running around with the green mail.
Blue armor is never bad, especially when you have mirror. Like I never really want to see an armor upgrade until I get mirror. Because especially, I mean, this is also a healthy seed. We're already at what 10 and 11 hearts. This game, not much. Dave giving us that map check on his side, so he's got his full knowledge now.
What do you think, Map? Do you think Pendant Pod's gonna strike again?
I mean, maybe, but I'm not really hankering to go over there until I get a bow.
Oh, we got a Master Sword.
Okay, that'll be good for Dave. Get his first sword. Yeah. He wants some magic. Yeah. You have all you need, buddy.
Yeah. That already is in logic because hook shots on Lumberjack Ledge.
Your Samaria there. We have. Imagine Hardy's gonna just beat Thieves Town here. We have everything we need. We have 1,000,000 hearts. We have the hammer, so we can't potentially leave an item by. Oh no! I think there were too many sprites, so the potion never materialized. So under that pot that Dave he's gonna go get the key here. Under the pot that Dave lifted. Hold on, I gotta ban someone from post spammer.
So sometimes under the pot there, these sprites, if there's too many on the screen, it causes it not to spawn under there, huh?
Yeah. So sorry about that. We had a.
No, it's quite all right. Yeah, I was just trying to pick it up for you, but I don't know the tech behind that. But we do see a little bonk there from Dave on his side, trying to get that other chest, and the big key is there. We see Dave trying to set up the bomb jump over there to get to the big chest. Bit tough to try to set that up without a hammer. Or, I'm sorry, without a sword.
Sorry about that. Definitely. For some reason, the Discord was not letting me, was not deleting the stuff I was telling it to delete.
That's not a problem.
All right, enough of that. We've cleaned up that mess. The joys of being a
moderator as well.
Being a Discord mod, yeah.
I'm a mod for several servers. I know it's a never-ending battle against the bots. This is the real war of the machines they warned us about in Terminator. Battle of the bots. They're not trying to take us over. They're just trying to annoy us to death, and they're winning.
All right. So I missed. Did we see anything of value here in Thieves Town other than that Master Sword?
Nothing that I've really seen so far. But you know, yeah, just a map. Nothing much.
That is a chew seed, because that chest usually has trash in it.
Every chest has trash in it until it's the one that you didn't check. And then it's the one that has the item you needed.
Yeah.
And then you get catfished. See Hardy picking up that heart there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of safety. It's not even really a time loss here. So we have blind happening. We got the script has started properly. We have the cape ready. Oh, we got a little bit of a spin. That's gonna set things off. But we have the cape ready just in case. We have plenty of health though. We got the blue mail. This is no issue.
Oh yeah. You can pull on the wall if you need to. All set. And there's the boots too.
Oh, all right. Well, so now this actually is going to work out really well for Hardy to head north here, and probably can then go. We'll check, because you have everything you need to do Aga. So you head north. You check the bumper ledge. You use a mirror to check lumberjack ledge. You do graveyard ledge and King's
Well,
Tomb
that's if they don't get.
together.
That's if they don't get distracted by having to do. Oh no, they did their south checks, didn't they?
They didn't do all of them. They left K45, Dig Game,
and Stumpy, right?
and Stumpy, yeah. But they also haven't touched Skull Woods. So I would personally head north and save all those other checks for when I have mitts, and I'll just do them with Smith Chain. Like I would. My thoughts would be I would be doing. I would have actually probably done these beforehand, before going into Thieves Town, with the idea that I'm heading north. See what. Yep, that looks exactly like what Hardy's doing. Oh, the thieves hotta.
Now, are they gonna check lumberjack? Is the real question.
I mean I like you go in, you do this, and then it's bumper to lumberjack to graveyard ledge to King's Tomb. That to me.
I mean, it is, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna do it. It's a matter of if they're going to or not, because you never know. I mean, sometimes we get crazy ideas in our heads. I know sometimes I'm thinking, I'm behind, I gotta go. You know, any other number of things. You know, I just don't know if they're gonna do it.
The reason, I mean, yes, they may not do it, but what your other option is, like effectively, what other options do you have other than doing those checks? Like we can't really beat we can't really beat any other dungeons. We just don't have the equipment for it. Because
that is true too.
We need bow, we need mitts, we need. I mean, there's just a bunch of stuff that we need. We also saw some fun tech there.
Yeah, I was about to interrupt you, but I didn't want to. I was gonna hope. Could you explain that? Because I just saw that, and I don't think I've really seen that used too often.
Yeah,
I want to know if you can explain that for me.
Because so that's a setup to do the bomb jump. So a lot of people will do the will do a spin setup with the sword. To get the, oh my gosh, Dave is dangerously low on health, but did just get a red potion. Might be a good idea to drink it. And I think
he's agreeing with you right now.
I think Sawyer might have been saying that. So anyway, so yeah, so what Hardy was doing with the fire rod. So to set up bomb jumps, you have. You can do the spin setup where you push yourself towards the pit, and you get into pit state, and you pull back and release your spin, and that sets you up on the last pixel, because what happens is you can't spin when you're in pit state. But if you're pulling back, as soon as you're no longer in pit state, the spin will happen. Well, you can do the same thing with an item dash. and it doesn't have to be the fire rod. It's any item you can item dash with. So like hammer, you can do it with hammer. You can do it with any of the rods. You can do it with boomerang. But what that does is if you go up as soon as you get in pit state while you're doing the item dash, you hold the opposite direction, and then you just need to as soon as you see the animation of like the hammer coming down or the fire rod coming down, that you're completing the animation of that item. That will trigger as soon as you are no longer in pit state, and you just release the you don't hold any directions at that point. So,
That's interesting. Okay. Sounds like a roundabout long way to set up the on. I have no idea what I'm saying. It's an interesting tactic. It really is. I enjoy it. It was impressive to see, definitely. But.
Yeah, I mean, it like some people are more comfortable with that than the spin setup. I'm more comfortable with the spin setup myself. We have Dave here on the blind fight, hitting the scripts little bit off on the scripts. Okay, so Dave's set up on the wrong side. So the blind script, if you're on script, the head should go to the right and then to the left over the next two over all the phases, and you know what direction the head is, or which direction the body is going to move is based on which direction the head moves when it flies off of the body. So that can tell you which side you need to set yourself up on, and if you're on script or not.
I'm sorry, my mind went as soon as you said to the right. I just went to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left. Sorry, my ADHD's kicking.
Yeah,
it's just, I follow that.
Yeah, it's just one way to check if you're on, like, kind of to know if you're on script. And basically when if the head is going in a different direction, and here Hardy's checking checking Lumberjack right now. So this is good, and also noticed Dave immediately saving quits and is going to get that hook shot. So we're nearly at parity here as far as item checks. There is still a little bit of difference with Hardy having done East Death Mountain, and Dave did everything but Armos in Eastern Palace.
And we see a good play on Hardy's side to finish out the Graveyard Ledge and the King's Tomb before going to Aga.
Yeah, and I actually think
and Bonk Rocks.
Yeah, you can loop in Bonk Rocks with the mirror. I actually think Dave would have probably been better suited to do these at the time, just because like you can, you never know when you're gonna find mids, so like everything's kind of I don't know, just kind of like there's really nothing else for Dave to do in North Dark World other than these checks right here.
Well, Dave didn't go over to the other side of the mountain.
Well, I was specific for North Dark.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So
you said it, and then I realized what you said, and I was like, oh, yep.
And you get a third. So that sword Dave may never find. Like that's a problem that we know of.
Right. I just know that myself as a mentee, having being in Hardy's position, having just seen that hook shot on the Lumberjack, I might have made the mistake of accidentally saving and quitting and just trying to go right for Aga. Just because of my inexperience. Not because of anything else. Just it's good to see that they avoided that simple mistake that could cost them a lot of time, and as we see, a third sword if he didn't go back there.
Yeah, that's a nice magic refill there.
That was nicely well played on Hardy's side there.
Those guards are in a different prize pack than I think the Usain Bolt guards are in a different prize pack from the guards in the castle. I can't remember though. but yeah, that's like you were saying with the you see that hook shot and you immediately like,
your brain immediately
I can
goes,
go do
that's it, I
agate.
gotta go get it. Yeah, because now
That's-
I have all the rest of the mountain. I have
Mhm.
all this other stuff that I can do, or I
Mhm.
can go do Swamp Palace or whatever I need to do. It's just I know myself personally as a mentee, I feel a lot more comfortable having a hook shot. It's one of my
Mhm.
favorite items. I mean, I'm sure arguably it's one of the best items.
Yeah. No, it's a very useful item for sure.
But yeah, especially for travel, if you don't have boots, stun prize, as you say, it's versatility.
Chat pointed out for us mitts and bow for possible go mode. Yeah, we are. The only thing that I think that could prevent that would be if Bombos is needed for TR. Everything else is gonna be, gonna be beatable. I imagine we're gonna see runners head to Swamp here soon. Once they get this hook shot.
I'm trying to remember where we found Quake at.
Quake was in Eastern.
Was that Eastern? Okay.
Yeah, Eastern Palace 1.
Oh, it'll be something. Yeah, it'll be something that Hardy's going to come up against. Yeah, we're looking at maybe just bow and mitts for go mode, possibly.
And Aga down on Dave's side. So now, hopefully, Dave will take this time to check Pyramid Ledge. This is good. Because again, this is one of those things where it's like, now I'm tunnel vision to get that hook shot. So you just you mirror and run over to it. But that's nice. Yeah, so you can get down here. That is not the fastest way to get to hook shot, but that's okay. The fastest way is to run down and mirror, so you end up south of the castle portal, and
And you go left and then up, right?
yeah. Sorry, I was getting a little confused with where Dave was thinking about going. I think Dave forgot he didn't have mitts. But yeah, you go to the left and then you go through the
two North Stream transitions there.
The places you basically never see any other time.
The places that we don't name because they have no significant importance. The hole of water in the well, that's where it is, and then the other spot of where we get bonked on by the bees.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to come up with names for them later.
Into the lumberjack ledge, or into the lumberjack ledge. Well, Artie is finishing out Aga. Yeah, I mean, we still that save and quit's good there. We're still at a just kind of not quite sure where to go.
Well, Dave's still missing the fluke since he hasn't gone up for the mountain on the other side.
Yeah.
I think it was Paradox Cave, right?
Yeah, it was in Paradox 5, I think. Yeah, and speaking of that flute, I would have considered using that flute with where they mirrored on Hardy's side. But I'm not quite sure if where they mirrored, if flute is faster or not, or if the save and quit would be faster from there.
I mean, I think at this stage for a mentee mentor tournament, I think the time savings is so insignificant that it wasn't really a hey, do it this way type of thing,
Yeah, I mean, realistically, what you're looking, the better thing to do is to not be indecisive. Like you just go and do something.
Yeah, because the screen transition takes about 3 seconds, and if you're having to double back on screens, if you went into the wrong room, just keep going, own your mistake. Because honestly, that 3 seconds, it's gonna actually 9 seconds, because now you got to go back into the room out of the room you came into. That's 3 seconds. Then 3 seconds to exit it. Now 3 seconds to go into where you needed to go. Now you've just added 12 to 15 seconds, and it was one mistake.
Or the the alternate is if you're if you're just standing there like running around in circles like, oh, where do I go, like that's also just time loss. And is Hardy heading toward, okay, so going to clean up the South Dark World stuff. This definitely would have been faster to if you'd gone to Link's house.
Well, I think I think they're trying to route this in and then get over to set themselves up for Swamp Palace at the end of it.
Yeah, I would have probably done Swamp Palace over to this. But I think a big part of it is getting into that hammer portal, the non-MITS portal in Kakariko takes forever. Like speaking of screen transitions, it's a lot of extra screen transitions. We did have an unfortunate death on Ninja Dave's side there in Swamp, but he's back with a good bit of health. Almost out of bombs too. Luckily we have that Samaria. See what we got here in the wraparound chest on Ninja Dave's side. Yeah, we're not finding a whole lot. Left side swamp. My thoughts on left side swamp are never do it the first time in this mode. I could see I can see the arguments.
I'm actually really just about to argue it with you, even though you know a lot better than I do. Because honestly, on Dave's side, with his knowledge, he's still missing a flute, a bow, powder, a book, items that he needs for crystals. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the mitts. He doesn't have any, he doesn't have the flute. Honestly, in my opinion, going into Swamp Palace, knowing that I can just straight full clear it logically with what I have, I would do the whole thing.
Except the problem is, unless you find the big key in one of these first two checks, you probably aren't full clearing it your first time in, because then the big key's in the back, and you have to come. There's a good chance you might have to come in for the come back in for the big chest if it's an item.
True, very true. You know what though? I would be 100% honest with you, knowing that I'm missing, several items that could lead me to because we still might need a Bombos tablet too. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that until I find the book.
I'm just adding that into the possibility of items that I'm still looking for. So just knowing that and those two checks on the left side, I'd probably just dip it real quick.
And come back. So with what we've seen so far, I believe we've seen 2 items in the first 2 checks.
Yep.
So that means we haven't seen a single dungeon item. In fact, I missed Waterfall Cave. That one could have been, or the Waterfall check, not cave. That could have been our first dungeon item. So no dungeon items found. So it is very likely you have map and compass over on left side swamp right now. We'll see what this has. So that's another reason to not do it, is if you go over there the first time, your first time in, and you go over there for just map and compass, that is pure time loss.
True, very true.
my thoughts on it are if you want to do left side swamp the first time in a non-keys mode, very very specific to non-keys mode. If you only do it if you find a map or a compass and the big key in the first 2 checks. Otherwise, you're probably coming back in anyways. And that just, it feels bad to go do left side swamp, find the big key on the boss with the last item in the big chest.
Well, I will definitely make note of that. Always good to know.
Yeah, I mean, like we're gonna. I was too busy ranting. I missed what Hardy.
No, it's
grabbed
quite all
from.
right. What diverless down? It was a shield in a bottle with a B.
No, I meant on Argus here.
Compass.
It was okay. So we have one item left side swamp, and going back in for it. I would not go back in for it, but and I would probably be punished for it. Because yeah, I would not be coming back in for the. I mean, I wouldn't be coming back in for a lot of reasons. I don't hate it though. Like if you're gonna do it, you do it afterwards. And David Sawyer, my guys, let's go.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna take what you said and just go with it. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah,
I think it's. I mean, you know, I'd feel more comfortable, but I do see what you're saying if you don't find those couple of items up front.
Yeah, well, and so the other thing we could end up having here too is compass and big key can just be over there. So now you're running back out to go check big chest for one.
We got a pyramid fairy over on Dave's side.
Yep, and chat pointed out. I hadn't
even thought of that.
Yeah, chat also pointed out that Dave has not done the mountain at all. So there are a lot of checks that Dave can do, and may never have to come back in here for left side swamp. Because one thing I'll also point out too, like we are witnessing this sword difference like in real time with Hardy having caught up to Dave. In the dungeon and even beating Argus before Dave did, because Dave had to do the menu fight. Part.
Yeah, with
the big key. Are we running back out to the big chest? Oh, we are. Oh, this is the worst possible.
It better be a bow. It better be a bow after all of this. I mean,
bow
it would break your heart to not see it.
No, it would not break my heart to not see it, because you should never go back in and do left side swamp. Should be a lesson to everybody.
I had a little bit of sarcasm there. A little bit.
Yeah, dude, play the game how you want. I
know.
You will always beat me on left side. Oh no, it's the bow.
Hey, Map, what was that about left side swamp? What was that?
I will gladly lose to that every time. Every time.
That was beautiful.
Because you know what? There's another.
If that's the only thing I get right today, I'll take it. That was worth it.
Just because it's where progression was doesn't mean it was the right call.
Well, today it was. And guess what? It's always a useless check until it isn't.
Left side swap is always a useless check.
It usually is. But it's fun.
But I mean Hardy, like I was saying, Hardy went about it in the right way. Like you if you're gonna do it, you save it to the end and go back in.
Yeah. Ooh. Looks like
that's
hit left and up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Note to anybody doing the Specky clip there: when you're trying to do that, when you clip in, you're supposed to hit left. No, that was a Specky clip. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a Harapot.
Harapot. Wow. It's still early. I'm still getting through the coffee. But yeah, the point. My apologies for that, for the misnaming.
No,
when
you're
you're
good.
doing that technique, you have to hit left and then up before you go into the pot, because otherwise you will soft lock yourself and have to go back up. chat saying about what if it's here, we'll lose you more races than it will win. Yes, probably. But you know what? We're gonna have fun doing it either way. Whether we do or don't do it.
I will fight you on we will have fun doing Left Side Swamp. It is nothing ever feels good on Left Side Swamp.
Nothing ever feels good in Swamp because you had to do the whole thing. Yeah, it isn't.
I mean, a go mode Swamp just feels good. And you know what you can do? You can always go mode Swamp. Oh, Dave just. There we go. Got it that time. And we have Hardy though taking that bow, that hammer, that lamp, all the good stuff straight into pod here. We're gonna find out if pod is bow locked.
Yeah, and if pod is bow, he's gonna do Eastern into pod. If I think,
I guess that's like it's okay.
I mean, I think I can justify this. I mean, the only thing we're missing is possibly a medallion or two for go mode
and mitts.
Yeah. So I mean, out of all the items we have left, and there's one of our medallions right there. So we only need a medallion possibly and mitts. I mean, I don't mind this play, knowing that pod is a straight pendant and the Easterns are crystal. I would easily go through this and then go to pod afterwards if needed, because it's a back burner. You know, I mean, you're right here. You might as well dip it. If it's bow locked, it's bow locked. You go back out and go to Ice Palace.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair.
Yeah, I mean, you don't dip it unless you have to. I mean, if we find mitts here, we're in go mode. If we don't, dip pod for a minute or two. If it's bow lock, go to Ice Palace and go give Cold Stare a good run for his money. And then we'll probably find the mitts there if they're not. Oh no, sorry, we can't get to Cold Stare. Duh. Wow, what am I saying? I meant desert.
Yeah, yeah.
There's somewhere else that we can get to.
Yeah, I mean, really, we're gonna find mitts soon. Like, I actually,
it's got to be coming up.
I actually think they're probably in pod. I mean, like, that's only because we know, what's, that there's an item. I believe an item.
It's got to be coming up soon.
Yeah, because like we have no access to Mire, we have no access to Ice Palace, we have no access to Dark Death Mountain or TR, no access to Desert Palace, like. And
they
one item
cleared everything else. I mean,
one item left in Eastern.
So it's got to be popping up soon. Yeah. Unless it's somewhere obscure like Spike Cave or something.
Yeah. I mean, we can do Spike Cave is in Logic. No, there is no item left in Eastern. I missed. I
guess we missed that 300 there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I think pod and Spike Cave are really the more logical way to go, I guess.
Well, I mean,
not logical, but I mean the available options to check.
We're operating on full knowledge, or as full of knowledge as we can get.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Right. And the flute for Dave. So cleared out the mountain, got his second sword. See, gonna activate that. Trying to think like where Dave, I think just has to go to pod and if I'm trying to North Dark World. Dave has North Dark World stuff too.
Yeah, he does.
But I would go to just a little late getting over there to
the quick kill,
to do the quick kill. That's all right though. Yeah, I mean, if there's any time for Dave to do the North Dark World stuff, it's now.
Into pod, yeah.
Yeah, you do that. You after King's Doom, you just flute over to pod. I would probably just go to pod at this point. if I was in Dave's shoes, I just because if I make a skip, I stick to it. But Dave is not doing that. Dave is going to go do North Darkwood. Oh, we also actually have Green Pendant. Did Hardy turn in Green Pendant?
I didn't see him
on the way
turn
to
it in,
Kiki,
but he might.
or on the way to Pod. Red Ruby. Okay, thank
All
you, our restreamer Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
I think this is a good chance we can call out all the people helping put this on. We got so go ahead and give these runners and their mentors a follow. We got Ninja Dave with Sawyer. We got Hardy with Crawful Tofu. Got my
good. I thought you were going
to
try and make me say that again. I was like, don't you dare say Hawks, give them a shout out. No, you do it. I'm not saying that again.
I do my best.
If I say it again or try to pronounce it, I might say something that might not be PG-13. I'm not trying to go that route, and it's not intentional.
Definitely give
my mouth forms while trying to speak.
Give my co-coms Hosley Ostros a follow. We got our tracker Old Man Haiku keeping us on our toes. Got up nice and early to track for us. I believe it was 7 in the morning when this race started for him. And we got our restreamer Phoenix who has been helping us out. And we're into Pod here. I was too busy chatting. I missed if we had anything good in Pod yet. But we're
like you're saying, he's not on top of his game this morning. Really? Have you been listening to me on the comms? Really? You haven't done anything worse than me.
Maybe chat can help me out if Pod was bow locked or not.
It was not. There was a small key there.
Okay.
No, there was. I would have called it out. I was watching that.
Okay.
Part. I didn't. I missed an item or two myself, but I did see that small key.
Mm-hmm.
Two keys on the right. Two small keys on the right side. Thank you.
Yeah, I missed the bridge. The Stalfos. Well, let's see. They did big key chest, so that means they had 4, so at least, well, I mean, it has to be at least 4 small keys. But I missed bridge and Stalfos basement and big key chest. It's 5 small key front. Okay. There's our mitts. Yeah, we knew. And bailing play. So I like this. You're playing like you're in Gomo.
Bail it. Yeah. You are basically. I mean, with the exception of that one possibility, 33% chance on the medallion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
doing
odds. That.
If I'm a runner,
I'm doing that
like
every time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm chancing it.
Yeah, chat pointed out that the mitts are bow locked because of the number of keys that are required to get to the back with or sorry, it was in Harmless Hellway, so they are 6 key locked. We know 2 of the keys are on the bow lock side.
Oh wow.
Dave getting just abused by the Usain Bolt there.
Hey, it left him a fairy as compensation.
Mm-hmm.
Usually to get that kind of compensation, it has to come with a lawsuit.
So this will be interesting. I'm going to assume Dave knows the potion unlock for Pod here. That
I would assume he probably does too. If not, I think maybe Sawyer could walk him right through it.
Yeah.
I know that I myself, I had seen it done before several times, and then I was running a race myself with Gumby, and he was telling me, he's like, "Hey, don't worry about that bow. We're gonna get back there." And I'm like, "Oh, we're gonna do that," because I'd seen the trick before. I just didn't know the mechanics of how it was pulled off. And he's like, "Yeah, just as I'm telling you, just do this," and he walked me right through it, and I was like, "Oh, cool." and it's a simple, easy trick to pull off once you get the mechanics explained to you.
Mhm.
If you've seen it, but Silver's in the Ice Palace.
Okay, that's so that's interesting. If they're able to get these mitts, that bow, like they will get that that bow on Dave's side. They're going to be down a sword though. Yeah, Hardy making some interesting skips and others that aren't.
Yeah, I don't know why they would skip the chest there, but then drop down and get the big chest.
Yeah, I'm typically when I'm in this type of quote unquote go mode, I'm doing I'm not leaving the room I'm in to go get a chest. Let's like if it's not in the room I'm in along the route, I'm not.
I mean, it also could have been just them doing something while talking about being in go mode or something. I mean, just a quick hey, do something while you're moving, while they're having a moment. I mean, I wouldn't. No need to look too far into it, I guess. But it looks like they're going to be playing for go mode.
Yeah. No, they're gonna flute over to do Desert Palace, and then it's up on the mountain, and if TR is not we're doing the post.
I wasn't sure if he did it yet. I don't think he was walking while he did it.
Yeah,
he got it.
You got to get the guy behind the ponce there. There we go. Perfect. So this will be good for Dave. I'll be curious to see if they decide to bail on this. The book on the ledge. Oh, that's funny. That would have been a little bit of good knowledge, knowing that you're effectively that your mitts couldn't be in desert if you'd spied that.
Well, apparently we weren't able to get there without mitts to begin with.
Well, that's the point. If the book is there,
runner did. I don't think either runner checked that ledge earlier.
No. I don't think Dave's been to a Gina's cave. Hardy did.
I think there was only a heart back there anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it was nothing big in the back of Agina.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to be real curious about. I mean, I imagine they're going to finish out the pod dark maze and the big chest. I will be curious if they do. If they then go do like kill the boss. Like I have not been counting the items, so I don't know where we're at with that.
What, on Hardy's side or on
no, on Ninja Dave's side? I'm really curious to see where like where like how quick they're gonna get out of pod here. You have 1 billion hearts. You can tank some of those hits.
I honestly I don't know if they're gonna do the boss or not, because they can't. They don't have the. Well, they can, but I don't think they're gonna do it because they don't logically.
We don't have the bow, so it's a good point.
You can't get back there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't get back to that bow anyway. So he's just gonna have to mirror out anyway.
I think we might have gotten all the items. So I don't think there's an item on the boss.
So that would, if I'm not mistaken, that would mean that the Swamp Palace bow was the logical first bow for progression.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, because the mitts are
and bow locked.
Are bow locked, so no, absolutely is.
Oh, that hurts.
But I mean that's all right. Like they're going to get it. I mean Hardy's got a lead here, for sure. Just that being able like was able to single dip Eastern. And there's a third sword. I mean, that's good. That's good for Dave.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And powder. Oh no, they might do. I mean, they should do Eastern Palace before the, or not Eastern Ice Palace before they go do, what's it called? You got to grab that just in case. Before they go do like Smith Chain. But we got Hardy heading up the mountain here.
I hope Dave doesn't get confused because he needs to remember that he's now picked up that the book and the powder out of logic there because it's supposed to be Bolok, those mitts.
Yes.
So hopefully he doesn't confuse that trying to go on the tablet hunt looking for a bow.
Yeah, I mean, at this point you're hoping for the other bow.
Of course.
Like
I'm just saying that I know as like as a mentee, like just as I'm running and the timer's going, and just just the nerves and just we have a Quake medallion for TR, so we do have TR access. We are officially in go mode, I would say, over on Hardy's side.
Yep.
Getting back to as I was saying, I know that as a mentee, like just I'm at the hour 15 mark. I'm stacked with items. I'm darn near into go mode. I'm close enough. Like in my brain, I'm saying, all right, I got to get these checks on the most efficient routing. How can I do this? And unfortunately, that could lead to mistakes where going, okay, I can go to here to check Checkerboard Cave for a bow, but no, it's not in logic. It just, you start to put logic off to the side and it could be easy to forget, just hope it doesn't happen to him is what I'm saying. I just know that I've experienced that a few times myself where I've just forgotten where my logic went and just poor memory and it has cost me before, and I just would hate to see that happen.
Oh, we have a nice layout here for TR. If we get another small key here on the compass side and the compass chest side, if we haven't done it already, that's the best layout you can get for a go mode TR, and it is. Let's go.
Yeah.
So the I think the 3% may still be a risk, but much reduced.
3%.
Yeah, so there's a just with the key layout for TR, there's a 3% chance that a small key is in the big key chest as well as in the big chest. And so it's a matter of do you skip those when you're in go mode?
I would say it would probably depend on where I find the big key.
Well, yeah, if the big key is
chest, you're gonna do big key. You're gonna do
yes. If big key is vanilla, you always go do the big chest.
My personal opinion as a mentee, if I was in Hardy's position, I would honestly full clear Turtle Rock as if I'm not in go mode, just because
I would be.
I don't want to take.
skipping.
I don't want to take. I wouldn't want to take the chance.
Yeah, to me, it's a 3% chance with the layout we have, because we have the big key. We found two of the four small keys. I'm skipping Lava Chest every time.
Oh, we already. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what
we already had the big key. I missed that he picked that up. I'm sorry.
So
on the other side.
Yeah, so for the
then I don't mind. Yeah, if he's got a small key going in like this, I don't mind that skip at all. Yeah.
Yeah, the best so the best layout in the first three checks of the best layout is 3 small keys and a big key in the first 4 checks of TR, because then you can go mode, and now we are okay. We don't even have to do laser bridge right now.
Nice. Well, that's even more reassuring, right?
Yeah. No, that's I mean, like there's a good chance the last key's probably just chilling there. Actually, I don't think it can be. I think one of the checks we skipped has to be a small key.
Got saying that somebody in they were in Hardy's place last year and they did get the 3% on the restream.
Yep.
You know what? It's terrible because you keep going. It's not going to happen. I'll be all right. It's 3%, and of course, the only time it will happen is the one time you don't want it to happen is on a restream.
Yeah, I don't think I have ever seen someone fall victim to the 3% key layout where both people did not fall victim to it. So it's effectively a net neutral time loss. Got the floor a little bit dirty. That head just being a little bit wriggly, but we got her down. And we do have Dave into Ice Palace here, about to get that go mode, and they won't know it yet, but they will be in go mode. Like that's a nice thing to see. We'll have to go back and beat Eastern Palace after this, I imagine that Sawyer's is saying you've got everything. I mean, you might be trying to go for some safeties here. I also don't know if did they hit the switch. They did not hit the switch. So they actually needed a small key, so it saved them from having to go
the other bow
over.
was left side swamp for big key to the big key chest or to the big chest in Swamp Palace is where it was. Our first progressive bow was supposed to be swamp big chest there.
Oh yeah, we have all 7 crystals completed. So if you wanna pick a number, go ahead, throw it in chat. We have Phoenix rushing in for his 14.
I'll go 17.
Our tracker with just tile room. It doesn't matter the number, tile room. All right, we have what route do we have? So we're heading to the left first. There are several different ways you can route this. The torch is nothing. And we also have cold stair fight on Dave's side, making it look easy over there. Yeah, I agree with Chad. If you got the moon pearls to call a number and a location, have at it. But so Hardy here's doing what has colloquially been called the DM route.
Right, left.
Yeah. And it is named after an old player, went by Dark Magician, and he hated fighting Stalfos, and so he came up with this route to avoid fighting them. The one difference though, so it got changed. So what Dark Magician would do is he would actually do full right. So he would go all the way to Ice Armos here. But now what's happened is people they'll just go to Compass Room and mirror back out. I've not been counting, but let's see. We have 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 9, I think.
Believe so. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of doing the right and then going to the left and coming around and finishing off the left side. I don't like to have to go to the right side unless I have to.
Zach's or I correcting me that we Hope Room. I've said it before, and I will continue to say it. I don't have a degree in counting, so it is what it is. But that, yes, we are now at 12. We're 13 will be Fire Snake Room here.
Okay. You won't hear an argument out of me.
And we're still at nothing. Dave making his way through Eastern here, and then we'll be up into TR.
Oh,
and there it is. It's 14, I think. Phoenix has all the bragging rights at number 14. Hitting it
Phoenix,
spot on.
I think Phoenix is cheating. I think he's got a little bit faster internet and he saw it in the future or something. You know, isn't there like a time delay? He's ahead of us or something, like in the already. Yeah, he already knew what. He already knows the outcome. It's not fair. Good guess. He rolled the seed. He's out.
Yeah.
Yep. There it is. He knew it. He scanned it before just to make sure. He placed the items. It was all rigged. Of course, I'm just kidding. Just to anybody that is new, that's not how anything is done here.
And Hardy starting the climb as Dave finishes off Armos there.
I will say that one of those placement seeds definitely felt like it was hand rolled.
Yeah, I can attest they were not, because I rolled them.
Yeah, but yeah, that second one definitely felt like it. Oh.
Yeah, no, they were pretty awful.
Oh yeah, I know. I played them. Oh.
I think I played one of them, and I played through it, and
yeah, one of them wasn't horrible, but one of them was just oh.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was like sword starved or something like that.
Yeah, it was just the most ridiculous back and forth.
Yeah,
I for it. It was just ugh. I was
playing it, and I'm like, yeah, people are gonna think this was a plando, but I still have the DMs for those seeds in my Discord with Sahabot. So
yeah, I was running it, and my wife was listening to me say some not stream friendly words while running it, and she's like, what's going on? She doesn't have a lot of knowledge about this game, but she understands some things about it, and I was explaining it. She goes, that sucked. You sure they didn't do this to screw with you guys? And I was like, I don't know. But it was fun. It was definitely fun at the end of it all.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those where it definitely shows a I actually don't mind those because you know we want those seeds to show us how well people know the game. So like I get where it's like, oh, this had to be a plan. It wasn't. It just was a happy coincidence.
So. Yeah, and you gotta love it when it works out like that too, because it really shows you. You know, it was fun nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Always fun.
But Hardy has made it through the climb.
Yep.
Not even bother. We don't need any of these checks. We got silvers. We got tempered sword. We're in week.
We got
in week 5. If you're not comfortable with this sort of gear, I mean, we got 2 potions. I don't remember what they have in them. I think Hardy still has the red goo from way back when.
Yeah, I don't think he ever used it.
Yeah, two reds our restreamer confirms for us.
Yep.
Oh, gotta steal Moldorm's lunch money now. Moldorm had been saving up some money over the vanilla seed.
Yeah.
That room is so terrible without boots. It is absolutely.
He ate that room regardless, with or without boots.
Yeah. Answer a question in chat. The bows were in Ice Palace and Left Side Swamp. The one in Ice Palace was locked by the other bow because the mitts were in pod behind 6 pod smalls, with 2 of them being on Bowlock side.
Oh yeah, it's been a fun seed.
Doing some of the agonometry there, making it. I didn't get all the counts. I think I got 1 or 2 doubles in there.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. It was nice. They did a very Hardy doing a great job there, knocking out Ganon or Aga too. Wow. And then on the way to Ganon.
Yeah, about to go knock out Ganon. I mean, this will be. I mean, we got Cape, we got half magic, we got tempered sword. Like this,
It should be a walk in the park.
Right, 5 total hits there. That's 9 total hits. That's 13, I believe. Use those resources though. Like, yeah, you got those reds. Like, health is a resource. Also, this is great knowledge. I've been harping on this all tournament long. Know your good placement spots for Ganon. That is a as free as you can get in that fight. You get more than the 6 spins that you need.
Yep.
When Ganon's up in that corner, especially in phase 2. So we're already into phase 3. Getting the lamp ready. Yeah. See, I like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have silvers, don't worry too much about the torch glitch.
I'm still going for it.
Yeah. I mean, you can still get it. Like I wouldn't, but yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. And then that is the 4th one right there. Get those GGs in chat.
I guess it's only foolish if it doesn't work, right? Well done on Hardy's side. GGs.
Yeah, that was a nice quick one. And we have we'll see if Hardy is feeling like coming in for an interview, but in the meantime we got Dave here heading to Trinex. All right, yeah, pick up your magic. I mean, Dave's in a good spot here, finding that sword in the was it the Meyer shed? Getting the
it was the Meyer
sword
shed there next to the powder.
Yeah, not quite. Yeah, he didn't quite have the. Just, I think oh boy, oh no,
oh no. Do they have a fairy? Oh no.
Does not look like it.
I don't think they took the safety room either.
Nope, we got to go back from the start. That's, I mean, when you're in go mode, you're in go mode. Like that's,
yeah,
it's a bummer, but. Got to do the walk back here from the front door. But we do get to skip basically every, everything along the way. Oh man, those chomps are not being friendly. Collecting a couple more resources is always a help, but yeah, moving through. I wouldn't have hated if David decided to go grab fairies out of the other room, but you have that room right before Trinex.
Yeah.
You might be able to, you can get your health refill. Might be worth it if you can get another one and scoop it up into a bottle.
You can never have too many safeties. A little safety goes a long way. Because anything's faster than dying. Because having to run back, it's oof.
Haiku, our tracker telling us that he has 3 blue potions. So, that's a feels bad then. Yeah, when you have the safeties and you don't use them, that's a bummer. Confirmed by Phoenix. So So we'll probably see a health refill here on one hit, maybe not. All right. Oh, yep. Accidentally was. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh boy. Oh, there. Yeah, I got. Got one of them.
Having a little difficulty there, but hey, let's face it. They never go the direction you want them to.
Right.
They always do that. It's just the way the game goes. Because it wouldn't be funny if the game didn't mess with you a little bit too, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty much, if I'm in Oko and I have a potion, I'm of the mindset that I'm just going to use it. I'd rather go fill up, get that filled up than fight with any with having to run, die and run through dungeons. Like I know Sawyer says it too. The biggest time loss is a death.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that first fight, it looked like Dave just kind of got a little out of sorts with the rod shots on the first head. Ended up taking a few too many hits, but came back the second time and hit it just right.
Yeah, very nice try next fight on the second time through. Well done.
All right, Dave now taking his turn over to GT.
On the tower, yeah.
See what route he decides to take. Yeah, you had mentioned Haas that you like.
Oh yeah, I like
starting
the right side first. Yeah, because to me just knowing it's right here and it only takes a couple of seconds, and it's two quick checks. Quick checks, mirror, go over, and then bam, you got the whole left side. I mean, why waste all the extra movement on the right side, moving the block, trying to light all those torches, and making all that extra work for yourself when you really don't have to. Like, you could just do the left side and see what happens. At least I feel more comfortable going about it that way, especially if I have a good stack of equipment. Definitely prefer left side.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a reason they call it Hope Room, so.
Exactly. Always check the Hope chest, and if it's not there, just proceed to the left side. At least that's what I prefer.
Yeah, no, I think I've done that route before. I've done the pseudo DM I described before. I've even done Rando Rush. So I'm very okay using a medallion in here, but I would say if you're going to use a medallion, use Ether if you have it, because it saves some
a couple of seconds, I believe.
Time.
And also too, to remember to always turn off your reduce the flashing effects in the ROM settings for the restream and for the viewers, please. We ask it.
Yeah,
not a requirement, but we do ask it. It's a courtesy for all of our people that it might be sensitive to the flashes. Just one little click on the settings when you go to download it. And I believe we haven't seen it though today.
It would. I'm trying to think if it shows up when you open up TR regardless of the medallion you use, but I can't remember. It's mostly I can't remember because I always have it off. So,
but we just ask as a courtesy. Please have it off.
No, I agree. It really doesn't do anything for the game and viewers. So, You did get word that Hardy is not going to be able to join us for an interview.
Oh,
has
okay.
has,
That's
has
all
some
right.
other real life obligations to take care of. So,
Well, understandable. Well, we do wish them well, and GG's to them as
Yeah.
well, as we do just keep watching Dave for his climb now that he's got the big key. He's going to
Yeah.
mirror back.
yeah, that was saved a little bit of time there going that route. Didn't have to touch anything past Hope Room, so it's I back when I was a mentor, I would tell my mentees, like I would lay out the kind of the typical GT routing, and I'd say, pick the one you're comfortable with, and just go with it, because there's not really, I mean, it's not too much difference. Like it's effectively all luck, since
Right.
you don't know where the key is. Like the pseudo DM route.
I would say
just
the
got-
most important thing to tell any of the mentees would be to just, if you pick a route, pick it and stick with it. Don't deviate. If you're going to go this way, this is how you're going to do it until you're more comfortable.
Yeah,
Because it's just
Yeah.
all luck, like you said. Just don't be wishy-washy and iffy. Indecision is probably just as bad as taking a death.
I think if you want to change it up based on just how you're feeling, like from seed to seed, I'm okay with that. But yeah, I mean, knowing which way you're going when you get inside GT is
Exactly.
like,
it shouldn't
know
be
that.
where am I going? Yeah. Like by the time the animation's done for the crystals, you should know
Mhm.
if you're going to go full right, left, right, however which way you're going to go it.
Yeah.
Seed to seed, whatever. But just don't go. 'Cause if you struggle and you make those indecisions, it's gonna come back and haunt you.
Mhm. Yeah, because it's like we have the pseudo DM route. It's actually not the most efficient, but what it does is it gets you to the 4 item room, the 4 chest rooms, as fast as possible. Then because that it involves the mirroring, so you're going back and forth, and that, like, mirrors take time. You have to do a little bit of backtracking. That's I think one of the reasons why people came up with the rando rush route, where you just go left till you get to rando room, then you mirror and go full right from there. But yeah, I think
Nice magic refill there on Dave's side.
that is very handy.
Yes, it is, especially when he was just like, "Ooh, little decanter, ooh, big decanter."
Yeah.
So yeah, lucky refill there. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all
Just
good.
I wanted to point it out because it was. Nope.
Yeah, he was going to be a little tight on magic coming in here if he hadn't pulled that.
Yeah, that's the worst when you come in here and you're a little low on something.
Yeah,
you don't want to have to use your resources if you don't need to,
Yeah. Yeah, one GT route I used to do, and I'll still do it from time to time, is I'll do hope first, and if I get a small key, then I go right to compass room. And that's I don't know, that's still a fun one because most people don't do compass room early. Like the DM route's the earliest you can get, most people typically get there. Right. Oh, Dave was just a little too close.
Missed it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're like the pixel before getting on the conveyor, the bomb will be thrown to the other side of the conveyor and will not roll around.
I think Dave's still hoping to grab silvers.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
yeah,
he's silverless game.
Well, I mean, he should hopefully know that he can't find silvers because their bow was bow locked. But we'll see if Dave decides to hop in for an interview. That's definitely something we can talk about. It might be hoping for
gold sword there.
Yeah, gold sword, another bottle,
armor,
or armor upgrade. Those are the
on blue. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't find red armor, so the red mail there. We didn't see that anywhere. At least I don't think we did.
I don't think so. I believe they got the same armors. I mean, we're kind of not a whole lot of places it could be. We
Yeah.
cleaned out pods, so Mire. It could have been a Mire. There's a couple of overworld checks we didn't do, like Smith Chain. There's
I don't think they did hammer pegs either.
no. Yeah, I consider that part of
Oh,
Smith
I'm
Chain.
sorry.
Yeah.
That you said Smith Chain. Yeah.
Only what four or five checks in GT. Well, I guess we didn't see. Oh no, we saw all the top through Dave. And then yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Really gross overworld pendants we want to see, and GT we never want to see. So
Yeah. You got Dave heading over to go fight Ganon now.
yeah. Yeah, he's got that cape. He's got Burna. Should still have his blue potions. Should be at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. And just got that last spit in, I believe, right in the nick of time.
Yeah, just before the.
Yeah, Ganon doesn't change phases and effectively until he's like about to lift up the trident. So that's a little trick for any mentees that haven't picked up on that yet. If you've gotten your required number of hits, you typically 12 or 6. Don't start counting again until the trident is up in the air, and then they get the news of Swamp Palace. Oh, we got the glitch. Oh, he was just off, but able to get on the glitch there.
I think that was just. I don't think he got the first hit in. So I think that's only 1 or 2 hits so far.
I believe that's either 3 or 4 that he's gotten so far. I think it's 3. But we're doing all right. I would like to. I mean, with the resources Dave has, I'd like to see him using the fire rod. Makes it quite a bit easier to get doubles and triples. One thing that the fire rod does helps you with over the lamp is you can hold your sword charge with when you shoot the fire rod. You will lose it when you use the lamp. Yeah, switch into the fire rod here. Yeah, I mean, even if because the fire rod, you should be able to get your doubles in. Oh, there we go.
Ooh,
GG's.
GG's, yeah.
Got the 12th hit. We have Dave finishing out. So official race room time for both our racers was Hardy at 1:30.05 and Dave finishing at a 1:46.46.
Come in, Cornelia.
This is Cornelia. Pepper speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Roger. I'm heading back to Cornelia.
All right, we'll see if Dave wants to come in for an interview. The invitation has been sent out, but that's I mean that's one of those, like the bow placement was kind of gross.
Oh yeah, it was.
And really just like I mean the hook shot knowledge.
Yeah. That was just a rough.
Yeah, it took so long to get there
pendant pod
Yeah,
struck again.
yeah.
Is what it was. Pendant
Yeah.
pod struck again.
Yeah, I mean, like, and both runners basically put off pod as long as they could too. But like a Mitz go mode is I like a Mitz go mode's actually quite nice because it locks so many things.
Definitely.
I mean, knowing you don't have to, you never have to do Smith chain.
Did we see Hookshot
like-
Cave at all?
No, we didn't see Hookshot Cave or Super Bunny Cave.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's also another place the armor could have been is all of Dark
Yeah.
Death Mountain.
Yeah.
But
I would have gotten roped into that Dark Death Mountain and having to go into there at some point. But I would have
yeah,
I would have routed
Yeah.
it way worse. So
yeah. Well, I mean, like that's also the benefit of our of having the Mitz go mode is like you typically don't have to. I mean, the only reason you might want to do it is if you find to look for like silvers or another sword. But we've been joined by our runner up Ninja Dave. GG's Dave.
GG's Dave.
Yeah. So how well, first of all, I want to ask you how do you feel about the Ganon hint of where silvers were?
I'm happy it was there. I mean, I wasn't doing left side swamp regardless.
Yeah.
So
That's what I like to hear.
We had
Yeah.
quite the discussion about it during the race.
yeah. I mean, when I went to the back and there was one item left, I'm like, there's 3 checks. It's not worth my time to try and do that when I was still looking for progression to win.
Yeah, well, and also it was you had to go to the left side to get the big key to walk back to the big chest, which is
It was
where
a
the
big chest.
bell was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah.
it was like the worst of possible layouts. Hardy did go back in for the left side swamp and had the bow. Few other routing differences. I think they only ever went into Eastern Palace once. But other than that, you know, the having the Mitz go mode, there was so much, you know, there's always so much luck
Yeah.
behind the Mitz.
Yeah, we kind of figured they were Mitz go, just because just how quickly they finished and everything, and then I assume they got silvers as well out of ice.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
So
actually did go back in for the big key chest there, or the big chest there in
Right.
the swamp, and that was their first bow.
Yeah.
But they did do that, and then they also did North Dark World, because on Graveyard Ledge was sword upgrade. You got yours in Mire Shed. They got their tempered in North Dark World.
okay.
so
Yeah,
go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, it's a North Dark. That was gonna be the next thing if we didn't find anything in ice. If we were gonna hit that up, and then you do all the nasty checks after that.
So we have your mentor Sawyer was asking in chat is when Hardy and Tofu scouted for Hookshot. So they actually didn't do it until they got boots off of blind. So they
Okay.
they had gotten their Dark World access a little bit sooner. Because they got to the flippers faster, and so they were able to get their Dark World access. They
They went to the Waterfall Ferry first, where they
Yes.
got the hammer, or where they got the hammer and the flipper was earlier. So they had Waterfall Ferry and Logic before you did, and that's what
Okay.
gave them their Dark World access with the Moon Pearl and the glove that they already had.
yeah.
when
So they
they got
they
the
were
Dark
able
World
to-
a little bit sooner.
yeah,
They didn't have
they-
to use Akka for it.
they were also able to go up to the mountain with the hammer. So they single dipped light
East,
Death Mountain.
Gotcha.
Had a sword going into so they had a sword going into Dark World, so they went straight to Thieves Town, found the other sword, got the boots, and then went to North Dark World. They actually beat Skullwoods, and then that's when they went and did Bumper Cave, scouted for Hookshot, continued on to Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb. There was the last sword was actually in Graveyard Ledge.
Okay.
And then that's when they did a save and quit. You guys were actually in like you had actually beaten them to Aga Tower, because as soon as you guys got the boots, you bailed, right? And
Yeah. We got boots from blind. I'm like, okay, cool. We need to go get the hook shot.
Yeah,
'cause
you
we knew
guys
that
were
was
at
that.
Aga. You guys were at Aga at about the same time, but like Map had said, Hardy had already done the mountain on the other side and gotten the armor, the flute, and the sword. So
Right.
they were able to just go back to. You guys were like right there in pace with each other, but he already, when he was going up through Aga, he had the hammer and everything ready to go. So
Yeah, I
as
think I
far as,
went in
like,
there with
for
this fire
other
rod.
accesses. So he was able to go right down to Hype Cave right after getting into Dark World,
Right.
or right after beating Aga and doing all that. If he chose, I don't think he did. If he did it that way, but he just had a couple more things. It wasn't too much of a difference. It was well ran by both of you. Honestly, it was a good race. Great race, just
Yeah,
off with those mitts.
Yeah, aside from the death and swamp, and the horrible Tridex fight, like I was kicking myself when I just was fumbling through my quick swap.
Yeah, we had talked about that. How you got out of your rhythm on that Trinex
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, I hit 3 times. I was like, okay, cool, switch. I was like, no, I'm tempered. I need to go back. I'm not there
Yeah.
yet. And then I went back too far, and then I was like, okay, we'll reset, run through, and then
Yeah.
I killed him. I killed him like I know how to.
Yeah. The next fight, it was like you hit that rhythm again, and were and made quick work of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely. Oh, so one question I did want to ask is when you guys found the mitts in Pod, and then found the bow in Ice Palace. Had you guys deduced, you and Sawyer deduced that was that bow was bow locked, or was that not something you guys were too worried about?
I don't think we even talked about it, to be honest
Okay.
with you. Or that the mitts were bow locked.
Yeah. The mitts were bow
Yeah.
locked, so therefore
Yeah.
the other bow was bow. The bow in Ice Palace was also bow locked.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I don't even think that came up. I didn't even think about that. 'Cause yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. It was something that was talked about in chat, and Haas and I had talked about it too, just because it was in a 6-key locked place, and you had 2 of the keys on the bow lock
Right.
side of Pod. But
Right, yeah, 'cause we potion glitch to
and I-
get over there.
And I made
That's
mention
right.
of the fact that, I'm a mentee as well. So, I mean, I know that, like, from the position that you're sitting in, I know how I would be feeling. And I'm not sure if, you were feeling it too, but I was like, you know what? Sometimes you just forget that you got something out of logic once or twice. Like, because, you went into a chain and then you forgot you did one part out of the logic, and then
Yep.
you got another item. And
Mhm.
like with the book, you got the mitts out of logic and you got the book. We were wondering if you were going to think like out of logic, if, maybe try to check a tablet or something, hoping for like a bow or whatever, like as I was saying, I know that like sometimes something like that might deviate you, and we were sure if that ever had crossed your mind, like to think something out of logic like that.
Yeah, no, I completely blanked on that. I even broke the logic to get into the stuff on the left side.
Yeah, that's I haven't mentored in a few years, but it was something like even when I was in this tournament 4 years ago, and then talking to mentees when I was mentoring, how like it's a lot of like it's not easy, like focusing on trying to play the game well, and then also thinking about all of the logical implications of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's
It's tough,
I mean,
yeah. Very tough.
yeah, it's like a lot of runners will notice, like as execution becomes second nature, and it's you're not actively thinking about it as much, then it just becomes easier to also think of the routing and what's led you to where, and also and then therefore what can be all these other places.
How were your I'm sorry, what were your thoughts on the seed though, Dave? I mean, what was your impression? How'd you feel playing it?
I mean, so early on, I was like because I scout graveyard or lumberjacks pretty early on in the season. It's like, okay, cool, it's gonna be aggro required. After that, it seems pretty straightforward for the most part. I think we probably went up to the mountain sooner than we probably needed to. But other than that, I thought it was fine. I played a really crappy one last night, so this was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I didn't hate the mountain play. I think the one thing if you end up watching this back, one thing I had mentioned is once you got the glove and then also got the flippers, that had put Zora in logic, but neither of you were actually close to Zora money.
Yeah, and
at that time,
I think early on when I was doing the South Shore, because we had talked about going to Ice Rod. Before, I'd mentioned that. He's like, well, we don't have Zora money, so we're not going to want to go do that, and then could tie Zora into that as well. So that's why we ultimately just went for the mountain instead of doing that.
Yeah, and I think the route I would have probably taken would have been, I would have done a Houlihan, and then gone to do like Ice Rod Cave into Zora.
Yeah.
But I don't think the mountain was like, I don't think it was really a bad play either, because again, you didn't have the money to do Zora, so I fully get wanting to like, let's see if we can't pop some extra money here.
Yeah, and I haven't been in here without like a weapon in so long. I was like, crap, how do I flip the switches?
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely can be a problematic thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's one thing we can agree on. Thank God it wasn't a fire rod hunt, right? You got it right off the bat.
Or an ice rod hunt. That was nice getting that pretty early.
Yeah. And I think that was in the brewery there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where that one was. Yeah, no, it was. I mean, it was
nice. You didn't have to hunt for those.
Yeah, and it was nice. You were able to get that third sword for you out of Meyer Shed. So it's like Master Sword Silverless. Like it's doable, but it's just a pain. Like it's just not fun.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
like it's like it's just not enjoyable. It's like left side swap. It's not a fun time. Let's just not do it.
Yeah. If I can avoid it, I will. That was like, I felt really good on that Ganon fight too.
It looked very clean. It did. It looked nice.
The only thing I commented on is you were using the lamp for most of the hits, and the fire rod can make it allow you to be more efficient.
Yeah, so if you notice when I switched, the story was like, why are we using the fire rod? I was like, I don't know, because
focusing.
I'm in a zone here, trying to make sure I spit on time. Like, I don't care how I light the torch, just when it lit.
Yeah,
see, for me personally, I know as a mentee, I've only done the practice with the lamp on Silverless Ganon, and I haven't really done it a lot with the fire rod, because I'm thinking in my head, if I'm going Silverless Ganon with a Semper Sword or a Master Sword, I'm probably using the lamp to light the torches. I know the timing of the 2 hits, and then I got to run back to the lamp, and then I can do 2 hits back to the lamp. I mean, I think it's more of I can consistently hit 2 spins on them with the lamp, 9 out of 10, as opposed to setting up for a triple 4 to 6 out of 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
missing the lamp too. Exactly.
Yeah.
And when time is of the essence, I'd rather go for the consistency, but it's just a personal opinion. I mean, obviously, talk to me 6 months from now, and I'll probably have a completely different opinion, because I've probably practiced a heck of a lot more. But personally, my opinion at this point, it's just the consistency and the able to hit it is what I assumed you were going with. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's just that's how I'm used to the fighting Ganon, right? Just using the lamp, lighting it, run over, swing, run back to the thing. So, nope, 100%.
Well, I mean, I guess, and sometimes what I'm basically trying to get at is that sometimes you think, if I'm practicing this, I'm going to practice it the hardest way possible, because that's probably how I'm going to end up fighting it. But nobody thinks to throw in a little comfort item here and there when you're practicing for like that medium tier, where we've practiced it fully loaded, we've practiced it empty, but have we practiced it with just the couple of things here and there, you know, like a cape and a master sword, or Silver's master sword, cape no half magic, or a cane instead of the cape. You know what I mean? Subbing out items here and there for the medium level of comfort. It's not
Yeah.
easy, but it's
Yeah.
not hard.
Yeah, whenever we've done boss fight practices, it's been like, okay, let's have the worst gear we could have, the absolute minimum. Because if you can beat it consistently there, you can beat it consistently, you know, with the better stuff. But then as a mentee, you forget, oh, hey, I have a mirror, I have the cape, I can use this, I had the fire rod. You know, you're like, I'm used to doing this with fighter sword and fucking a hammer, maybe. So
Exactly. Like, you know, get used to the consistency of doing it with just everything, nothing, and some of the things. Because there's sometimes you're gonna have some of it. I mean, we like I said, we sometimes forget. But honestly, it was a very well played Ganon fight. I thought very well done.
cool, thank you. Yeah, I'm just sad I got the deal. I felt like we were doing pretty okay there, and then, you know, going into TR, I saw him finish about 15, 16 minutes before I did. So a little bummed out about that. But other than that, I feel good. You know, a lot of practice. You know, Sawyer's been working with me for, I think, my second year doing the mentor tournament with him, and leaps and bounds from where I was at the beginning of this thing. So, you know,
Well-
thank you, Matt, for putting it together and everything.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I've got one more question for you. Do you feel like at any point in this seed you did something better than you normally did? Like it was just, wow, I can't believe I nailed that because I've been practicing and working on it, and like something that you're like you were proud of that you did.
My Ganon fight was really good.
Okay.
I've been working on that a bit.
Now I thought it was great as well. So
Yeah,
yeah, I can hear me argue that.
Yeah, I think that's the second time I've ever done the potion glitch, so that was pretty
Okay.
cool. My icebreaker only took 2 tries, so that was good. I don't do the Samaria diver down very well, so I had the one bomb, and it jumped in the water. So like I was kind of upset about that, but yeah. And then my blind fight could be better too. Like I got the script down pretty good, so I'm not sure where I messed up on that one, but. Yeah, to answer your question, the Ganon fight, I thought
Yeah,
was probably
I mean-
one of the best ones I've done in a bit.
I mean, as long as you take away something that you're proud of from the race, I mean, did you really? You didn't lose. You still won. You know what I mean?
Right.
I did a green sword. I did a green male moth with only the hammer a couple weeks ago, and I feel like I won even though I lost the race. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's something outside
Yeah.
of my comfort zone that I hadn't
Yeah.
really worked on but practiced.
Yeah, my Cold Surf fight was really good. I miscounted my fire rod shots to break the ice. I thought I was on 8 when I thought like 6 or 7.
Mhm.
And then Moth went really well too. Actually, I think I was on fighter sword or master sword when I went into that fight.
Mhm.
So I felt that one really good too. I was expecting to take at least 1 death fighting that one. So,
Yeah, I believe on your blind fight, it was in phase 2. It was either the second or the third hit was slightly late, is what
Okay.
happened. And I had mentioned it during the restream, so you can tell which direction blind will start moving when he reforms, based on what direction the head flies off of the off.
Okay,
So
yeah.
if the head so what you want to see is the head to fly to the right and then to the left. But if you see it go the opposite direction, it means you were slow at some point in that phase.
and fell off script. Okay.
Yeah, and fell off the script. But sometimes you can even if it goes the wrong direction, you know you're not going to be on script because the heads are going to move in a slightly different way. But as long as you can dodge them and you know which direction blind will be moving, you can position yourself over on that side to get a hit as early as possible again.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably going to about do us for the restream here. Any final thoughts from you, Dave?
No, thank you guys for doing the restream. Thank you for the commentators, the the restreamer and the tracker. Thanks Hardy for the good match. It was fun. Big shout out to Sawyer. He's been working with me for like I said, this tournament. He worked with me all last tournament. Definitely wouldn't be doing it without him. and stuff like that. So just appreciate all the time he's sunk into me, and I hope I'm not disappointing.
Yeah, and so with that, go ahead and give our runners Dave here and Hardy a follow. Their mentors Sawyer and do you want to take it this time, Haas?
Nope. I kept it PG-13 this whole stream. I am not going to ruin it now. Nope.
The Hardy's mentor Craval Tofu, and then see I'm even messing it up.
Yeah, but you did a lot better than I was going to do.
give my co-coms Haas, our tracker Haiku, our restreamer Phoenix all a follow, and if you haven't, you can join our Discord there. But with that, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day or your morning. Enjoy whatever coffee you might be drinking, and we'll catch you next time.
Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.